Shabbat Shalom to everyone, and we will begin. There is no sadder portion than the portion we have just read about Korach, Datan, Aviram, and the 250 leaders. This whole story is one big tragedy, and all of it is deplorable. But it is a part of our history, and we too are not perfect, and sometimes make mistakes, as was mentioned about Moshe. And despite the lesson given to us, the teaching recorded here, we unfortunately do not draw the right conclusions, so to speak. We keep making the same mistakes. But today we have a joyful event. Firstly, it is Shabbat. And secondly, as the rabbi just announced, I have the privilege today of commenting on the Torah for the Bat Mitzvah. I am a little nervous today. It is not every day that a daughter or son becomes an adult. As I just said, a young woman who has reached a certain age begins to bear responsibility before the Most High for her deeds, actions, and words. She also starts paying utility bills, earning her own money for her needs, providing for herself, and so on and so forth. A child, so to speak, transforms into an adult, and an adult bears responsibility for themselves. Later on, not only for themselves, as they grow, for their family, if you are a manager, for your workers, if you are a leader, for the Kehilla, and so on and so forth. But today is Shabbat, and we will return to the Torah. Korach claims that because of the revelation at Sinai, the whole nation is holy, and therefore there is no need for such elitist, authoritarian leadership from Mosche and Aaron.
Таком батьковском, или, как сказать, в последнем послании было написано в таком авторитарном управлении со стороны Моше и Аарона.
He masks his personal claim to power, his idea, as a fight for equality and democracy. But in reality, he did not care about equality. In my opinion, he was simply envious. Our sages say that he simply wanted to seize power. He thirsted for power and pursued his personal ambitions. To do this, he formed a coalition of the discontented. And even though each of them pursued their own selfish motive and their own goal, pulling in different directions, they united against Moshe and Aaron. Korach started adding fuel to the fire long before these current events, riling people up. We know perfectly well how it all ended. Each of them received their reward for their actions. One of the functions of the Torah is teaching. It is given to us so that, by reading all these stories, we draw conclusions and recognize such figures. The Torah always shows us two parallels. It provides a comparison. In a couple of weeks, we will read a portion about a young man who took a different path and received what Korach sought, the priesthood and an everlasting covenant. Yet, in performing his heroic act, he did not pursue personal interests or selfish goals, and he could have easily been killed for those actions.
И его после этих действий, которые он совершил, могли и убить.
The Torah says that he was zealous for the Most High. His actions and deeds were sincere. I will not delve into the details right now and broadly expand on this topic. We have the Torah for this, where we can read about everything. There is also a group where we can examine this in more detail. Today we will also have a drasha, although I do not know what topic the rabbi will teach us on. But I want to ask all of us one question. Based on these two examples, what goal are we pursuing when we come to the service and start complaining? They are not preaching spiritually. The music is wrong. They are speaking the wrong language. They are not doing it the way I want. If everything must be the way I want, then unfortunately, we will not see each other next week, because we are already starting the service at a different time than I want. And this list goes on. The way I want. What goal are we pursuing? Our selfish one? Or are we zealous like Pinchas? Our goal is our spiritual growth and development. I am not saying right now that striving for something is bad, or that you need to humiliate yourself and not have your own opinion. I am talking about what is hidden behind all of this. What motive are we pursuing? What goal? Think about this question. And now I would like to address the Bat Mitzvah personally. You are stepping into adulthood, beginning to bear responsibility. And as you grow older, there will be more and more of it. Do not be afraid of complications and difficulties. It depends on you which path you choose. Yes, trials will come, and you will have to make decisions. Perhaps people will be rude to you, grumble at you, tell you that you are doing everything wrong and acting incorrectly. They will whisper behind your back, making your path difficult. Do not pay attention to this. The Lord will remove them from your path one by one. And as a brief encouragement, I would like to finish with a quote from a book that I really like. It is the book of Joshua ben Nun, the first chapter, verses 7 and 8. I will read, "Only be strong and very courageous, being careful to do according to all the Torah that Mosche my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may have good success wherever you go. This book of the Torah shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success." As we have just read, this is exactly where your success lies, depending on what you fill yourself with. Shabbat Shalom to everyone.